what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit in the story. Okay, so let's see, what do Virgo placements most importantly, why can't I talk lately? Let's see what Virgo placements most importantly need to know right now at this time. Let's see. All right, what do Virgo placements need to know right now? So we have magnetic, unexplainable pull, can't resist, verge, about to reveal, confess, and we have done, completion, lesson learned. Okay, what's going on with Virgo? Some of you guys may have a strong connection to somebody and you may not know why, or they feel this way about you. Or cross watcher, yeah, we have wish, hope, praying, and yearning. One more. One more. And then we have ascension, spiritual awakening, spiritual path awakening. And then we have happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, and smiling. And then we have waves, emotions, coming, going, roller coaster, highest high, adrenaline rush, and threaten. Embarrassed, appearances. Hi, it's Arlen from my other phone. Happy you're doing Virgo. Hey, Arlen. And synchronicities, signs, 1111, 222, 333. So, Virgos, there could be somebody pulling on your energy. Or cross watch if you're dealing with a Virgo could be doing this. I feel like somebody here is going through an ascension, and while somebody else is like, oh my God, they're like trying to manifest, or I don't know what they're doing, but we gonna see. Somebody's praying and hoping. What's magnetic for Virgo? Yeah, the Hangman in reverse, Pisces. This could be someone from your past. This person could be younger than you, or they could have just been really immature. I feel like somebody can't let y'all go. And Pisces is your sister sign, your opposite sign. So, yeah, somebody's having a hard time letting someone go. What's the wish here? Hope, praying, and yearning. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. Saturn in Sagittarius. This is like dropping a load, dropping a burden, letting something go, dropping some dead weight. I feel like on one hand, one person is praying and hoping to drop dead weight so they can ascend, and another person's like, please don't leave me, Virgo, or cross watcher or Virgo. One part of you feels really pulled to someone and you have a hard time letting go, but the other part of you wants to be happy, and you'll be happy or happier if you let this go. So you guys there could be like a tug of war. Hey, Jazz, what's the ascension? Yeah, the King of Swords here. This could be Archangel Michael, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, January Capricorn, January Aquarius. Libra here with the Justice. Somebody could be getting some type of clarity that's helping them see something clear, helping them. Yeah, maybe somebody is having like a crown chakra awakening. Maybe in the past, somebody here was still stuck on something or someone, and you were praying that this person would just let it go and see if what it is, and maybe they are, or this is you. What's magnetic for Virgo? I feel like somebody was holding on to a dead-end situation or something that just wasn't working. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. It's something about pleasure, maybe the sex with somebody. Jupiter and Pisces here with the Nine of Cups. Somebody's also being selfish. They're like holding on to you, but it's like for selfish reasons. Something could be going on with somebody's health, their money, their stability. Something could be slowing down or moving slow for somebody, and it's making them feel insecure. So because they feel insecure or ungrounded, it's making them want to cling to you more, or it's making you do this, flip and switch it. Somebody also can have a scarcity mindset. Somebody also is like really obsessed, maybe even focused on like money, stability. A lot of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here could be trying to look for a shortcut, but they're going to have to commit to something. Even if it takes long, they're going to have to see something through. Somebody's going to have to see this through. Somebody also can have issues with their finances because they spend too much. They can have gambling addictions. They could be materialistic. Something could be going on with somebody's health. It's a lot of things going on. But somebody's going to have to see this through. Let me just write something down. What's wish? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here could need your, yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be married or in a long-term relationship here. Or somebody here, these could be people that do business together. Or you could have did business with this person, got money with them. Or this could even be like a co-worker, a parental figure. But Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn. I feel like there could be a lot. Somebody could be feeling overburdened. There's too much on somebody's plate. I also feel like somebody could be praying and they're praying for help, they're praying for answers, but they're not listening to, like, the Three of Pentacles can sometimes be like your guides, your ancestors, trying to communicate, trying to show you something, and somebody's just not getting it. Some of y'all could need to focus on more self-care. You could be too burnt out, maybe you're too stressed out, so it's making it hard for you to, like, see things clearly, or this other person. Somebody's also praying that something doesn't work out between you and someone. Or, yeah, somebody could be hoping and praying something doesn't work out for a person. What's Ascension? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, somebody's getting hell away from somebody. Or they trying to. Somebody here may even be trying to go through a divorce with that Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. But the Six of Swords here, Mercury and Aquarius. Somebody's being guided away. Some of you guys have a passed on, like, father, brother, uncle, ex, or just an ancestor who's very masculine. If it's not a man, it could be a masculine person. They're trying to guide you away from whatever this is. Yeah, somebody also could, yeah, somebody is like trying, you guys are being guided to safety, guided away. What's this Hangman in reverse? Yeah, the Three of Cups. Mercury and Cancer. There's something about, like, a friend group, or, yeah, child, or a group of Two of Swords in the Moon here. There could be a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of deception surrounding a connection. And it's because there's one person here that's kind of getting in the way. Somebody knows that another person feels really drawn to somebody, and they could be planting seeds in this person's head, like just saying little things or making little side comments, subliminals, you know, just making it hard for two people to either coexist together, cooperate together, co-parent together, date each other, trust each other, shit like that. Or maybe somebody just got trust issues. This could just be a person that self-sabotages. But I'm really getting at something to do with more than, it's something to do with, like, a few people. Three of Cups. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. What's this Wheel of Fortune? That's time. That's changes. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, the Tower. Somebody could, oh, Tower in reverse. Somebody's trying to, like, avert a tower. They're trying to go back and fix something, or somebody's trying to stop something before it collapses. Somebody's praying that something doesn't collapse, or they're praying that something goes in their favor, or that something works out. And Aries, Scorpio here with the Tower. You or somebody can have Aries or Scorpio placements. What's the Tower in reverse? Yeah, the two of Cups. Yeah, somebody's hoping that something changes within a connection, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, a family dynamic, you and a co-worker, Venus and Cancer. Yeah, it's about a connection. Somebody is not letting something go. They don't want to, or they don't know how to. If somebody did lose interest or they seem uninterested, I feel like something is changing. Somebody here wants to kind of restore something with you, but maybe they don't know how. I would just be careful about telling people your business when it comes to dating. I wouldn't. Keep this to yourselves. There could be something significant about Scorpio season. What's the Nine of Cups? Yeah, the Ace of Wands, something with sex, pleasure. I think somebody thinks that maybe the sex will change somebody's mind yeah, the Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be someone that's this could be like a pick-me, a pick-misha. Okay, somebody's very insecure. They are a pick-me. Somebody here is trying to get promoted to, like, girlfriend. They're trying to go from third party to, like, from Three of Cups to the Two, somebody's like, well, maybe if, you know, if I please them, or if I just do it how they like, or if I do it better than so and so, they'll pick me, they'll choose me. And no, they're gonna be disappointed. Somebody's better off just moving on. Ace of Wands. Somebody could also be really competitive. Yeah, for somebody feels ignored, rejected. They could have. Jazz, I think you should book a personal reading. You seem to have a lot of questions. You should probably book a personal, because these are general readings. So this is not going to be tailored to just your situation. So I don't want I don't want to, But Four of Cups here. Moon in Cancer. Yeah, something is just not going to work. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the King of Cups here. Libra as well. Somebody could be October, Libra, October, Scorpio. We have Aquarius with the Fool here. And the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to like force something to be. Somebody is trying to avoid an ending, avoid a tower, avoid something changing within a connection, or avoid two people from coming together. It's either or. Either they don't want this to end, or they want it to progress from something casual to something romantic, or they're trying to keep two people from connecting together. Everybody's situation is different. Somebody here feels rejected, or maybe somebody wanted somebody to feel rejected, like I had, this person chose me, or they're, they like me more, or we're doing this, or whatever the case is. And honestly, it's a dead-end situation. Even if somebody did choose another person over you, it's a dead-end situation. It's something's just not going to work. Somebody's heart is not in something. Somebody's going to make a damn fool out of themselves. The Fool in reverse. It's ridiculous. That's why I don't like to force. I don't force nothing. Four of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. I'm telling y'all, somebody here doesn't want to be somebody's friend. They don't want to be friend zoned. They don't like being fucked and then treated as one of the bros or one of the sis. Or you know what I'm saying? One of those, oh, that's my bro or that's my sis. They want more. And I feel like instead of somebody saying that, somebody here is pouting. They think that if they give somebody the best head, the best sex of their life, that's what's going to do it. Somebody's trying to take a shortcut to something, and they think a magnetic pull, a sexual pull, is what's going to do the trick. And that's why they're not getting what they want. And that's why somebody here is still going to be aloof, ascend, and move on. Moon in Aquarius here with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody's very avoidant. They're not really doing the inner work. Somebody here they really need to be going to therapy, but they're not doing that. Instead, they're like trying to find sneaky ways to get what they want and to get some type of satisfaction, to get a wish. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is a wish being fulfilled. The way somebody's going about something is very just deceptive. And that's why they're going to be disappointed. Yeah, because this person, and they're going to feel like a victim again. Oh, this always happens to me. I always get treated like this. I always get treated like that. And yada, yada, yada. They put themselves in these predicaments. Somebody here puts themselves in these bad predicaments, and they're going to have to just see it through. Somebody does it to themselves all the time. By being delusional, I don't know. I don't know. Seven of Swords. Now somebody's going to be in regret. Because if somebody was trying to ruin a connection, that's not going to happen. Two people, if they're meant to connect, if they're meant to be together, they are. So Seven of Swords. Or if something is meant to fall apart, it is. If it's not meant to go, yeah, competition, conflict, drama. Seven of Swords. Somebody's trying to control fate or something. Like, they think they God or whatever. Yeah, somebody is, okay. Somebody's emotionally manipulative, very codependent. They get attached really easily. They can't control their emotions. They spiral. They're ungrounded. This is not and that's why this person is so controlling with the Emperor here, Virgo. That's why somebody has to control everything. That's why, because it's like they're so desperate. So desperate. This could be a mother figure, somebody's child's mother, or this person could just be a mother figure. They can have their own kids. This could even be somebody's spouse, a female friend of yours, theirs, however this is going. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini as well. June Gemini, June Cancer, Aries, December Capricorn, December Sag. Taurus, it could be a Virgo, a Taurus, but somebody here, they don't know how to regulate their emotions. They're extremely codependent, extremely needy. I don't know if this is you guys or somebody else. They're very ungrounded. They're also very mean-spirited. So somebody could be really insecure about their body, how they look. Okay, they're just not the most stable person. And they could really use some counseling. Queen of Cups in reverse. They overextend themselves emotionally, hoping that it'll get them what they want. They're not direct. They're passive aggressive. They're moody. No. Death card here, Scorpio. You or this person can have Scorpio in their chart. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? You have the Judgment. This is going to be a wake-up call for this person. They're going to go through a very rude awakening. What's the Ten of Wands in reverse? Yeah, this is like beating a damn dead horse. Somebody's just not going, oh my God. It's like one minute this person, they get a glimpse of happiness, and then it's like they spiral. Somebody's like on a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, coming and going. Somebody's happiness is very fleeting because it depends on other people or it depends on another person. That's why somebody can't really be happy for long. They're not grounded. They don't have somebody's not grounded within themselves. They're unstable emotionally and just energetically and psychologically, mentally, they're unstable. That's why one minute they're happy, the next minute it don't take it. It's a roller coaster. Somebody's a roller coaster ride. Nine of Wands, Moon and Sag. Somebody got to get help. Yeah, somebody has a lot of trauma that they have not worked through. Somebody also keeps making the same mistakes all over again. It's Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. They keep somebody keeps picking the wrong lovers, and then they feel away when these things don't work out. But it's like you keep picking these people. And it's because they're out of alignment with themselves. Yeah, somebody got some really bad past wounds from their childhood, previous relationships. Somebody here needs to know how to feel whole within themselves with the World card. Or they're going to keep going through the same stuff. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody keeps going back and forth. Their emotions fluctuate. Their self-esteem, their self-worth fluctuates. One minute they feel like they're on top of the world. They feel good about themselves. The next minute they don't. If somebody don't ignore them, or if they feel like rejected instantly, somebody feels rejected very easily. They can have a rejection sensitivity. Okay. Like, it's just Lovers in reverse. Gemini here. Somebody's praying for a bad choice. Something that's just not going to work out rather than moving on. Lovers in reverse. Lovers, I feel like somebody likes to prove a point, like, oh, I can have this person, or I can make this person, they like so and so, I can make them like me too. It's like you need to get help. Lovers in reverse. Somebody needs to get help. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Somebody keeps getting into these connections where they keep really getting abandoned. With people that only just maybe want to have sex. If somebody has major trust issues, they don't trust themselves. Because when you trust yourself, you don't act from a place. This is like scarcity. This is a very scarcity person and energy. And I feel like somebody's attachment style could be a mix of fearful avoidant and fearful attached. Like they go back and forth between those extremes. Somebody can have major trust issues, major trauma. Saturn and Pisces here, commitment issues. Because if you're chasing people or trying to force something that you got to chase, whether you got to chase it energetically, you got to force it in some, either passively or aggressively, that's like, you know, come on. Somebody keeps getting fucked and left, and that's sad. Or somebody's hoping that somebody does this to you, or a cross-watcher. I don't know. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Two of Wands, Mars and Aries. What is this? What's this? Somebody's planning what? There could be people working together to do what? Two of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah, there could be some communication, a text message. There could be like three-way phone calls, two-way people on phones together. It could be like two or more people on the phone discussing something or discussing someone that has left the chat. This could be a group chat, a group phone call, whatever this is. Mercury and Sag here. It's pathetic. Is really giving that. Eight of Wands. Yeah, the papers. I'm telling you, somebody could be hitting somebody up. Whatever this little plan is, it's not going to work because somebody is not going to connect, or somebody is ascending. So whatever this is not going to work. It's going to be a dead end. Somebody going to get their feelings hurt, or they doing this because they are hurt. Page of Wands here, that's going to be somebody flirting. Somebody could be hitting somebody up via text message, like, and hoping that you respond, or hoping that somebody responds. And I feel like somebody's going to be left on red. Somebody's little plan is going to backfire. Page of Wands, that could be somebody flirty, a new exciting idea, a new exciting plan. It's like, okay, if that doesn't work, let's try this, or let me try that. It's like, oh my God. What's this King of Swords here? Yeah, tennis. Somebody's gonna feel really betrayed. They just isn't. You know, again, it's going. Somebody here needs this to happen. They needed this. Somebody here needs to fall flat on their face. They need to feel stupid. They need this so they can just get the fuck on. Cause somebody's just, it's like they're not gonna stop. I don't know. I don't know if somebody here is just not well. I feel like one person is trying to ascend. They're trying to move on, or they are, or they could have, and somebody just keeps coming up with shit to do. Or let me send them a selfie. Let me send them a text message. Let me send them, let me do this, or let me do that, or let's do this, or let's do that. And it's just like, it's not, none of it is working. Empress in reverse. Somebody doesn't know their worth. This is, yeah, somebody here, they don't like themselves. Somebody don't like themselves. Empress in reverse, they're very domineering, very needy, very codependent. Somebody can have mother issues, whether it's a man or a woman. Mother wounds show up differently in men and women. Somebody is not, they don't really feel good about themselves. There could be an unexpected or an unplanned pregnancy here as well. Somebody's like, oh, should I keep, what should I do? Or, yeah, Capricorn, the devil. Somebody's just weak. It's really sad. It's really giving pick me. Ten of Swords. Y'all could be seeing 10-10 with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I feel like somebody is healing. They're following their heart, and they're moving on to new love. Some of you guys are moving on. Like a lot of y'all, if you've been betrayed, or whoever this could be another person. Somebody's ascending. Somebody here is getting new love. That's why somebody just doesn't care about whatever this is back here. Somebody's moving on to new. Yeah, I feel like somebody's about to have a new start, a new beginning, a new opportunity elsewhere. Like somebody has to let something go. What's the Ace of Cups? Somebody has to find their own happiness because you found yours, or you're trying to at least. Ace of Cups. Yeah, and look, somebody wants to, oh my God, damn, oh my God. The Ace of Cups, after a painful ending, after a painful journey, here's, the Ace of Cups, something to look forward to. And here's somebody come with a raggedy ass. The Five of Swords is it's bottom feeder energy. Look at their clothes are rag. Everything about this card, these people is rag. This is like somebody's mindset. It's just, come on. Venus and Aquarius here. Somebody doesn't want someone to have new love, or move on, or ascend, or just ascend. This could even just be somebody just feeling happy within themselves. Or maybe somebody just has a hard time being happy. I don't know. Maybe some people just, they like being, it's safer to be unhappy, because if you're happy and something goes wrong, you don't have to feel the pain. And that could be how somebody here thinks. Or this could even be self-sabotage. So just make sure that you're not self-sabotaging new opportunities, especially in love, if that's what you want. What's the Five of Swords? Don't let anybody come in between your new connection. Don't get advice from bitter people. Five of Swords. I don't care if they're your friends, family. Nobody. Five of Swords here. What's the Five of Swords for Virgo? Damn. Yeah, the Magician in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Somebody, this is what I'm saying, and the King of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody's like cursing someone with their words, their mind, or putting shit in somebody's head. Scorpio here with the Death card. Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, spell work, manipulation, some type of trickery with communication, thoughts, and words. And yeah. Somebody doesn't want someone to ascend. Somebody doesn't want something to be over or change. They don't. because it blocks a relationship from coming in. It keeps somebody or two people out of alignment with each other. It's crazy. Magician and the Death in reverse. Somebody's trying to block someone's ascension, and the Queen of Wands in reverse, a dark witch bitch. Somebody that's very insecure, very competitive. Somebody has gifts and they abuse it. Or they abuse their sexuality, their charm, their connection to people, their proximity to things, whatever. Somebody abuses some type of gifts, talents, and resources that they have. Or they're powerless. Somebody could be trying to make somebody feel like they can't change. They might as well just be who they are. It's because this bitch can't change and they can't find no better. They don't want to be fucked and left. Somebody doesn't want to be left behind, but they are going to be left behind. They might as well just see this shit through and stop. Somebody here undervalues themselves, so they undervalue people, or they let people undervalue them. Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag. You can have fire placements in your chart, or Pisces, or this person does. March Pisces, March Aries. Queen of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Somebody always playing victim. Y'all could be seeing 888. Child. Capricorn, Sagittarius. Capricorn and Sagittarius got 888, so you or whoever's involved can have Capricorn or Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody also could be two-faced, Moon and Libra with the Two of Swords, or they're in two different minds. They always in two different minds. Everything about this person is fragmented. Somebody wants to ascend, they want to go through a spiritual awakening, or they want people to believe that they are, but they don't. Somebody doesn't know how to change, and they're set in their ways. Somebody's like trying to bind someone, or they're just bound by some type of psychological stuff or some type of victim mentality that keeps them in some type of fantasy and illusion. Somebody thinks they're ascending, but they're really not. They're just going in circles. Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. What's the Six of Swords here? Somebody's delusional. Delusion at its finest. Six of Swords. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Somebody lives in La La Land. Mars and y'all could be seeing 10, 10, 111. Somebody just lives in a fantasy land. A fairy tale. Fire signs. Sagittarius. The fire signs in Sag got 10, 10. So you may want to go watch them. You could be seeing 10, 10, or 111. Ten of Cups. Somebody could be trying to... Hi, liked and subscribed. Hey, Arisha, thank you so much. Ten of Cups. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't value themselves. Somebody's being undervalued, maybe even abused, or they just have a scarcity mindset. Moon and Taurus here. Somebody could want you to feel left behind, or they want... What's this? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's family members could be weird. What's the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, the Justice here. So there could be something going on in court, family court, possibly. Child support, maybe. Justice here, Libra. Or somebody can owe somebody money. Yeah, somebody's like being breadcrumbed. It's like somebody just needs to heal. Like, Justice here. Oh my God. Justice, one more. This is ridiculous. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Somebody just scatterbrained. There could also be somebody here that's falsifying shit with documents, money. So just be careful. Somebody here could be lying. Some of y'all need to professionally get something looked at, because somebody could be giving you the wrong information. And you could be driving yourself crazy and you don't have to be. You could be also overpaying for something. This could be taxes, or somebody here owes taxes. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? Yeah, the Devil. Yeah, the Six of Cups and the World. Something. Scorpio Sun here. And the World card, fixed sign energy. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Y'all could be seeing 666. That's the Devil. And the Devil card is here. I can't... Capricorn. I'm going to show... But I have to put it face down because... YouTube. But the 666 is the Devil. I feel like somebody's really in some devil energy. and they don't see it. Or Capricorn got, y'all go watch Capricorn. Capricorn got 666. Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, so y'all could be dealing with those signs, or whoever's involved can have those placements. Six of Cups is like the past. It's like innocence, childhood. Somebody's stuck in some type of like, this could even be like high school stuff. Like you could have known this person since high school. Something is somebody is stuck psychologically and mentally at whatever age they were hurt or traumatized at. That's what little bubble they operate out of. And they can't really see the forest from the trees. Chakra messages. Somebody has not grown up. Yeah, resentment. This person could be really bitter, resentful. They're living a lie. They have a lot of different personalities. A lot of, yeah, somebody feels helpless. Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, but they're not. Somebody could be wanting somebody to feel helpless, but it's whatever they're doing to them. Psychologically, spiritually, emotionally. What else? Or what they doing to themselves. Lack of purpose or direction. Yeah, somebody here don't have no purpose, or they don't know what their purpose is. Because a person with purpose does not stay in these situations. They're not trying to control people. They got shit to do. They got lives to change. They got people to help. They got growth to do. They got, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's resentment? Worrying about basic needs. Yeah, somebody just really needs to work. They focus on the wrong things. Feeling helpless. Yeah, unresolved guilt. Difficulty seeing the bigger picture in life. Yeah, can't see the forest from the trees. Unawakened and feeling lost. Lack of purpose or direction. And suspicious and fearful. Somebody here don't trust. They don't really trust nobody. Lack of confidence. Codependency. Mood swings. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I don't make shit up. I don't be making shit up. I don't make nothing up. For what? I ain't got no dog in this fight. This ain't my life. This ain't my. I'm not a Virgo. Even if I was, this is for y'all, not for me. I don't put myself in these readings. I know most readers do, but I don't. I try not to, at least. I try to have a very objective view, and because, yeah. But I ain't got no dog in this fight. Somebody here, you know. But this is your reading, Virgo. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. And if you guys want to book a personal, the link is down.